was that? Oh, God! What have you done? You killed him! Hi, I'm Brian Brain, reporting live for Cerebro News, and I'm here at the site of the murder crime with a witness, Sarah Belm. Sarah, can you please tell us what you saw?
I saw everything.
Everything?
Well, not everything, but I saw the murder.
Tell us a little more about what you saw.
Basically, I walked in and I saw the murderer holding the weapon on the chest of the dead person, and I saw blood on her hands.
Would you say that this person did the murder?
I think so.
There you have it, folks. We have a suspected suspect here at the crime.
Everything.
Back to you, Jimbo. Howdy, Randy.
Hey, boss.
What do you got for me, young fella?
We got a 39-year-old woman seen at the scene of the crime.
Dead.
The whole scene was covered by an eyewitness, 23-year-old male. Did not actually see the potential murderer stabbing the victim, but did see them pressing on to the chest and the gaping chest wound.
We got any evidence there, young sir?
Indeed, boss. Indeed, boss. Got him right here. Put that down there. Blood there. Fingerprints all over that. You got the murder weapon. Fingerprints all over that as well. What do you think, boss?
Looks like we got a big bloody mess to me. How about we talk straight to the mouth of the murderer to find out a little more?
I agree.
Thinking it might be time for a little interrogation.
Indeed, indeed, boss. What do you think?
I say we rip her with the old-fashioned Reid technique.
Now, how would that work?
Step 1.
Behavioral analysis.
Amy Dallow, is that you?
Yeah.
Alright, right on. Here, please, help yourself some Timbits. Make yourself comfortable.
Oh, I'm not very hungry.
Okay, suit yourself, suit yourself. So, let me ask you, how old are you?
39.
Pepsi or Coke?
Pepsi.
Breakfast or supper?
Breakfast.
Would you say you're an aggressive person?
Oh, no.
And if, what do you do for a living, Amy?
So I work at a pet mortuary.
Okay. Yeah, and so what kind of tasks does that entail?
So the pets come in dead, and then I stuff them.
So would you say you like death?
No, I don't like death. It's just part of the job.
So you do like death. Do you say that you have a vendetta against males?
Against males. Been in some like not great relationships, but.
Oh, that's a yes. Well, Amy, I think that's all for now. We're just gonna go figure out some stuff, and we'll be back to see you soon.
See you soon, Amy.
Step 2.
Accusatory interrogation.
All right, Miss Dalla. We've viewed the evidence extensively, and we have come to the conclusion that you have committed the crime.
Wait, what?
We know it happened. And
But
you know what? No, I'm gonna offer you an opportunity. We're gonna offer you an opportunity to explain to us why it happened. Maybe you can justify it for us a little bit.
But I didn't commit the crime. I don't know.
I'm sorry, Miss Dalla, but the evidence says otherwise. You know, it's okay. Like, we know the suspect, the victim. He wasn't a great man. You know, he has a bit of a rap sheet for being a guy who not many people liked. We did a back check. You know, it's possible he could have hurt you.
No, but I don't.
And you know, the weather that day, it really wasn't a nice day. You know, and that could have made you a little bit angry. You know, it's been dark lately. We've had no sun.
But all of that, like I don't know. I don't think I. Though.
Oh,
It is
man.
pretty dark outside.
You know, it's natural sometimes when people get upset to act a little aggressive and
No,
do things
but
there.
I would never hurt anyone. I don't use weapons. Like I don't know how to use weapons. Like I
But you see, Miss Dalla, the murder weapon wasn't actually a weapon. It was a pair of scissors, something that you work with quite extensively as a pet mortuary worker, isn't it? When you say that you do in fact work with dead animals all the time, so death isn't really anything new to you, is it?
But I can never hurt a human.
The evidence is pretty clear. We got your fingerprints and your blood all over the weapon. Now, the way I see it, it's pretty clear. You did it. But let us help you, alright? You don't look like a bad person. The way I see it is, two things could have happened. Either you went in there, cold hard killer, and killed this person, point blank. Or you just simply defend yourself, or something came up, something happened, and this man potentially attacked you.
Well, I'm not cold-hearted, so.
That's what I'm getting. That's what I'm getting. That's why we want to help you out. Did you plan this?
No, I didn't plan it. It must have just happened.
Thank you for cooperating.
Well, Randy, just like that victim, it looks like we cut that case right open.
Another case closed. We definitely read it her
Oh, I'm actually just getting a phone call. Yellow? Thank you. This just in. They got the security camera footage back. Take a look at this.
We done messed up.
Looks like we got a false confession.
We done messed up.
Wasn't her.
It didn't work too well that way. Yeah, I heard bad things about the Reid technique. It's a little bit old school there, boss. It's been known to cause some memory reconsolidation, something like that, where the memories get changed up when you try and bring it back. As well, when you're under pressure, boss, it could actually cause the suspect to make false confessions because they feel under pressure, and it's a lot easier to just simply say they did it. So, wouldn't go with that if I were you.
Yeah, I suppose we probably want a real confession, not a false one. You know, those memories when they enter that labile state are a little bit tricky, if you know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Sounds like my ex-wife.
Now, I was talking to this British dude one time, and he said there was this thing called the peace method. We can try and look into that.
I'd say it's worth a shot. As for this peace method, we gotta do some preparation and planning, eh?
Roger, boss. So, basically, we want to look at what the objective of this interview is. First, we got to make sure that we're not accusing the suspect of anything, all right? We got to have a conversation with them and allow them to prove to us why they may not be innocent or why they caused this offense.
Hello, Miss Amy Dalla.
Hello.
Pleasure to meet you. Thanks for coming in today. So, I just want to explain to you what's going down here. So, basically what's happening is I want to have a little interview here with my fellow officer, and we just want to try and understand maybe what happened. So we're going to go through, ask you some questions, try and get a better understanding so you can explain to us what you saw, why you're at the scene of the crime, and what you really think happened. Does that make sense? I'm going to be taking notes throughout this interview, so just please be aware of that, and please feel free to interject at any time and explain anything that you think could be relevant.
All right, Miss Dallas. So, obviously you're a suspect here, so we're going to try and get your account of the situation. Now, did you know this person?
No, I did not.
Why were you at the scene?
Yeah, so I was just waiting for my friend at the corner, and I walked by, and I saw this man walking by, and I noticed him. And then all of a sudden, I heard a loud noise, which got me to the direction, and I thought maybe I should help. And then when I looked, I saw this kind of dark figure standing over someone, and before I even knew it, there was a huge commotion. So I started doing, holding the area of the wound so the blood wouldn't spread anymore. And then before I knew it, the cops were there, and they were pinning me against the wall, and they wouldn't let me talk about anything.
I think that's great. Thank you for letting us know. It's something we didn't know at this time, so we'll definitely look into that.
All right, thank you for your time here, Miss Dalla. I just want to clear up everything and get a last account. So I just want to make sure we got this straight here. So you were waiting on the corner when you noticed the victim, your friend, and you walked in.
The victim wasn't my friend. He was just a random man.
My apologies. Let me fix that. All right, so you're waiting for your friend at the corner. Man walked by you. You noticed him, but then you heard a noise, and then that proceeded you to follow him in there. You walked in. You saw the man on the ground with the assailant standing over him. The attacker ran away, and then you went in, performed CPR, and went to the man's aid, correct?
Yes.
Okay, thank you very much. I think that sums up your account quite well, and I think we've closed that quite well. So, do you have any questions for me?
No, not at this moment. I'll wait for my lawyer, and then we can proceed from there.
Great, thank you so much. We'll be in touch, Miss Dalla.
Thank you.
So what do you think, boss?
Well, after we look here at this investigation that we did, it seems that everything that the kind lady said matches up perfectly well with the investigation. It really seems like she's telling the truth and gave us some great insight into this crime.
I agree. It's like, after taking into account what she said and then following up on the evidence, yeah, I think I'd agree. She didn't do the crime.
Yeah, I think this interrogation technique really allows her to say her part of the story. And I mean, we would have missed a lot of great facts if we didn't let her talk like that, eh?
I was getting ready to rip her apart, but good thing we followed the steps.
Yeah. Oh, sorry, I'm just getting a phone call.
Oh, definitely.
Hello? Yep. Thank you. But what? So, video footage just came in. Turns out she didn't do it.
She didn't do it, eh?
She didn't do it.
Good thing we followed the peace method.
Seems like the peace method gives the right answer.
Most definitely.
Well
Good
done,
job,
sir.
team.